Originally, I wasn't going to make this video. I didn't want to talk about this in front of camera. I feel like no one's going to really care about my suffering, but I'm still going to talk about it anyway. Just get it out there, reveal the truth. One of my plans for 2021 is that I was going to start drawing a bunch of YouTubers. I was going to start drawing YouTubers for fun. I didn't want to wait until 2021 to start drawing YouTubers. I chose to start early during the middle of December of 2020. That's when I first started drawing a YouTuber, FaZe Jev. He's my first YouTuber that I ever drew, believe it or not. And it took me 7 videos for me to get through. It was painful. The drawing was painful for me to get through and everything. But I still had a fun time doing it. And I eventually finished the drawing 2 months later. Back like in late January of 2021, I shared my drawing on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I appreciated the feedback on those social media platforms. Well, I shared the drawing on Twitter and no one cared, and that pretty much hurt me. Well, that's because I don't have that many followers on Twitter. I'm a very small Twitter user. I even tried to get FaZe Jev to see my drawing that I did of him. I tried to get him to see the drawing. Unfortunately, you can't tag him, and I was like, oh man, that's unfortunate. I made another plan, send the drawing to FaZe Jev. I kept postponing a lot. I eventually started mailing or shipping the drawing to FaZe Jev. I was feeling a little bit nervous to do that, but mostly confident. I didn't know how things are gonna go. I didn't know how the whole shipping plan was gonna go. 2 months after I finished the drawing, that's when I went to the UPS store twice actually on the same day. It was on March 25th of 2021. That's when I went to the UPS store twice, like what I just said before. On the same day, I had to use my ID, I had to use a phone number, I had to reveal the information, where I'm trying to ship the drawing to. I used his P.O. Box address and everything, but I ended up using it wrong, and I'm going to get to that a little bit later in this video. I went ahead and shipped the drawing at the UPS store. Successful. I struggled a little bit because it was my first time. It was my first time ever shipping something at a mail service store. So yeah, that was something. To me, the drawing was supposed to get shipped on March 29th. That's when it was supposed to. See, Jev lives in New Jersey, and I got the right city. I kind of got the right address. I was starting to feel nervous. And I went on UPS.com. I used the tracking number, and it said that the drawing got delivered. I also included a letter. I made a letter for Jev. I was starting to feel worried. I was like, did Jev receive the drawing? Did I ship the drawing to the right address? I know I got the right city. I know I got the right state. Did I get the right person? Did I ship the drawing to the right person or the right address? I kind of shipped it to the right address, but it turned out I did the shipping wrong. I think I was supposed to use USPS. I basically made UPS ship the drawing to a different mail service store. That's when I realized, oh, I think I screwed up. I thought UPS screwed up, but I don't think they actually screwed up. I was the one who screwed up. I don't think I was supposed to use UPS. I was supposed to use USPS in order for me to ship the drawing to FaZe Jev. The address, it turned out the address I used, it's the address of USPS that's located in New Jersey. I thought it was Jev's street address. What made me think of that? Like, I was so stupid there. I didn't know what I should have looked at the address first. I should have looked up the address before I can even ship. It's too late. I was like, oh man, I worked so hard on that drawing. Like, I can't believe it. I just made that drawing and that letter go to a wasteland in New Jersey. Like, it's pretty much too late for me to do anything now because I just wasted 1 month of my life working on that drawing of FaZe Jev, a perfectly made drawing of FaZe Jev. Ever since March 29th, I was feeling worried, I was feeling devastated. I kept going to UPS.com and using the tracking number. You know, the drawing got delivered. It said that it got delivered to Cherry Hill, New Jersey, and it said it was received by Darren. I was like, who the heck is Darren? Who the freak is Darren? Is it like the delivery driver, or and it said it left at a mail room. So I was like, did I ship the drawing to a wrong person? I don't know how to say this. I guess you're supposed to use Jev's P.O. box in order to ship something to him. I'm guessing you're supposed to, if you're trying to send Jev mail, I think you're supposed to use his P.O. box. I think that's how it works for only USPS, and I don't think any other mail services. I don't know, and ever since March 29th, I've been feeling devastated. I was like, oh man, I just wanted to cry. I felt hurt because I got so unlucky trying to have Jev to see the drawing, and my plans were tremendously unsuccessful. I just can't believe it. I can't believe I just wasted 1 month of my life working on the drawing of FaZe Jev, and I made it go to waste. I don't even know what happened to it. I really want to know what happened to it. It might have got thrown away. It might have gotten stolen by someone, taken by someone. I don't know who. It might be still at the USPS store. I wasn't crying or anything. I was just like, oh man, it's gonna be hard for me to recover from the huge mistake I made in this year. And it was my fault too. It was my fault for not looking up the address before I can even ship the drawing to Jev. It's too late now. I plan on drawing FaZe Jev again. He's going to be my first YouTuber that I'm going to draw twice. Right now, I'm drawing Charmix, who's a Canadian YouTuber. He's one of my favorite YouTubers of all time. I'm currently drawing him, so I got a long way to go. I don't know when I'm going to draw FaZe Jev again. Maybe later this year or next year. I don't know. And I ended up wasting like $12 for that drawing to get shipped from Illinois. I live in Illinois to New Jersey. That drawing is completely in the wasteland of New Jersey. I don't even know what happened to it. I kept going on UPS.com to see what the drawing is up to. It said it got delivered, but I hope that's not going to happen again. I hope not. I hope I don't make that stupid mistake ever again, because I worked so hard on that drawing. Like, you have no idea. You seriously don't have any ideas. I'm just gonna miss everything about that drawing. The look of it, the details, the highlights, the shading, my signature. I'm gonna miss everything about that drawing. And I made a sweet letter that goes to the drawing. I'm not trying to be an annoying fan of FaZe Jev. I know Jev is constantly busy. He is busy a lot with his videos. And I'm not trying to like bother him or anything. I actually care about the guy. I really love his videos. I started watching him maybe like since 2015. It's been several years since I first started watching him. I think I was a freshman in high school when I first watched him, or maybe a sophomore. I'm still watching him to this day, and I will never lose interest of him because he's a humorous guy, energetic, and I do love his rage. His rages are always hilarious, and they never get old. I never get tired of the rages. I never get tired of his videos. I don't watch all of his videos, or yeah, Yeah, I don't watch every one of his videos, but some good ones. And most of his videos aren't too long or too short. I guess they're just right. You know, I hope he still accepts fan mail. He still has his P.O. Box address on his YouTube channel. If, just in case if FaZe wants to ship something to him, I'm still gonna ship something to him. Hopefully. We'll just have to see the next time I get through with another drawing of FaZe Jev. One day I'm gonna do another drawing of Jev. It's not gonna be the same picture that I used last time. It's gonna be a different picture, just to make things less repetitive. I don't want to create any well, it's still gonna be deja vu for me because I'm gonna end up drawing the same YouTuber twice. I'm not gonna give up. I feel defeated for now. The taste of defeat for me is not gonna last that much longer because I'm gonna be able to redeem myself. Trust me. And I sure hope so. I sure the heck hope so.